Hi, everyone. My name is Angela, and I'm a children's librarian with the San Mateo County Library System, and I'm here to do preschool story time with you. Before we get started, I just want to remind you that our web address is smcl.org. That's smcl.org, and you can go there and find all the books that I'll be reading with you today. They are on the Overdrive platform. That's just one of the ways that you can get ebooks. We also have something called Hoopla and Access 360 where you can get ebooks if you go to our website. We also have other things that you can get on our website, like the schedule of all the events that we have, including the story time that I'm going to be doing now. We have STEAM programs for different ages. We have adult programs. So yeah, check it out when you get a chance, okay? All right, so the way we start story time is with our fingers. Can you show me your fingers? Wiggle them, put them in the air. Wiggle them, mess them in your hair. Wiggle them, give a little clap. Wiggle them, put them in your lap. All right, good job. I'm going to share the first book with you. And I have to share my screen. And this one is called Hurry Up, Franklin. And this is by Paulette Bourgeois and Brenda Clark, and read with permission from Kids Can Press. And there's Franklin. What kind of animal is Franklin? It's like a turtle, right? Yeah. There's the title page. Franklin could slide down a riverbank all by himself. He could count forwards and backwards. He could zip zippers and button buttons. He could even sleep alone in his small dark shell. But Franklin was slow, even for a turtle. All right, so what's going on here? There's the alarm clock, waking him up. Is he waking up? No, he's looking kind of sleepy, huh? Hurry up, Franklin, pleaded his mother. Hurry up, Franklin, begged his father. Hurry up, Franklin, shouted his friends. I'll be there in a minute, said Franklin. But there was always so much to see and so much to do. Franklin was never there in just a minute. There's his mom and dad here. And what's he doing? Where's Franklin? There he is. And what's he doing? He's talking to a beetle. There's lots of other things in this picture that you can see, right? There's a mouse. What is this here? Caterpillar. What is this? Looks like a dragonfly. And there's lots of plants and flowers. How about this guy over here? That's a frog, right? One day, Franklin was very excited. He was going to Bear's house. It was a special day, a very special day. Hurry up, said Franklin's mother. You can't be late. There's Franklin getting ready. What's he doing? He's tying a kerchief around his neck, right? There's his room. Does your room look like that? Toys on the floor, the drawers open. There's his mom telling him to hurry up. It wasn't far to Bear's house, just along the path over the bridge and across the berry patch. Franklin meant to hurry, except he saw something unusual. He wandered off the path and found Rabbit bobbing up and down in the tall green grass. What are you doing? Franklin asked Rabbit. Playing leapfrog, said Rabbit. Do you want to play with me? I'm on my way to Bear's house, said Franklin, and I can't be late. There's lots of time, said Rabbit, forgetting that Franklin was slow, even for a turtle. It's just along the path, over the bridge and across the berry patch. Come and play with me. There's Rabbit. And I'm sure you saw the cricket, right? Or grasshopper here. Yeah, and oh, and then there's mushrooms in this picture. And there's a bridge. Franklin knew it wasn't far, and so he said yes. Rabbit leaped over Franklin again and again. But after a while, Rabbit said, It's time to go. Hurry up, Franklin, or you'll be late. Then Rabbit bounded along the path on his way to Bear's house. There's Rabbit, he's leaving. Oh, and here, this is where they're playing leapfrog. So leapfrog, if you've never played it, it means you leap over each other or you jump over each other. So he's jumping over Franklin. I'll be there in a minute, said Franklin. And he meant to be there in just a minute, except he heard an odd sound. Franklin wandered even farther off the path until he found otters sliding up and down the riverbank. What are you doing? Franklin asked Otter. Slipping and sliding, answered Otter. Do you want to play with me? I'm on my way to Bear's house, said Franklin, and I can't be late. There's lots of time, said Otter, forgetting that Franklin was slow, even for a turtle. It's just along the path, over the bridge, and across the berry patch. Come and play with me. What do you think? Do you think Franklin should play with Otter? There's Otter. And there's a dragonfly. And there's a bee. Oh, and in this picture, there's a butterfly. And flowers. The flowers are so pretty. Franklin knew it wasn't far, and so he said yes. Franklin slid down the riverbank and splashed and blew bubbles until Otter said, It's time to go. Hurry up, Franklin, or you'll be late. And Otter swam away with a flick of her tail on her way to Bear's house. I'll be there in a minute, said Franklin. Here he is having fun splashing. Oh, look, what's in the water here? It looks like a lobster and some fish. And there's Otter going to Bear's house. It was very quiet. Franklin was alone and far from the path. Rabbit had gone. Otter had gone. Franklin had a frightening thought. Maybe he was already too late. Franklin walked as fast as his turtle legs could walk. He hurried through the fields and along the path. He was almost at the bridge when he heard a rustle in the grass and saw a patch of reddish fur. It was Fox hiding in the brush. Do you see Fox? Right there. Do you want to play with me? Asked Fox. I have to hurry, said Franklin. I'm on my way to Bear's house. It's not very far, said Fox. Just over the bridge and across the berry patch. Come and play hide and seek. Oh no, do you think Franklin should play with Fox? Franklin hesitated. Hide and seek was his favorite game. Ready or not? Asked Fox. Franklin shouted, Ready! And he was just about to step off the path when he remembered it was a very special day and he couldn't be late. I can't play, said Franklin. I have to hurry. Franklin rushed along the path and over the bridge. He was in such a hurry, he almost stepped on Snail. Oh no, there's Snail. Where are you going in such a hurry? Asked Snail, who was even slower than Franklin. I'm on my way to Bear's house, said Franklin, and I have to hurry. I can't be late. Being late would ruin everything. There's Franklin running. Snail began to cry. Oh no, what's wrong? Asked Franklin. I'll never get to Bear's house on time, sobbed Snail. It's not very far, said Franklin, just across the berry patch. It seemed very far to Snail, and he sobbed even harder. Don't worry, said Franklin bravely, but even Franklin was worried. It was farther than he thought. It was a very big berry patch. He wished he hadn't played with Rabbit. He wished he hadn't played with Otter. He wished he hadn't wasted so much time talking to Fox. Then he remembered it was Bear's special day. There was no time to cry. He had to hurry. They both have tears. Huh? Both of them are a little sad. Come along, Snail, said Franklin, helping Snail slide onto his back. Please hurry, whispered Snail, but Franklin needed no urging. He moved surely and steadily. He hurried past the blackberries. He hurried past the gooseberries. He even hurried past the raspberries. And he was almost at Bear's front gate when he remembered something important. Do you see the berries? Yeah, here's the blackberries. These are gooseberries. These are, oh, maybe these are the raspberries. It's hard to tell, huh? These look like blueberries to me. Anyway, there's a butterfly and mushrooms. What do you think Franklin forgot? He remembered something important. He stopped right there at the edge of the berry patch and started picking handfuls of the ripest, plumpest, juiciest blueberries in the berry patch. We don't have time to pick berries, said Snail. You know we can't be late. Franklin whispered into Snail's right ear, and soon Snail was helping too. They picked until the bush was clean. Hurry up, said Snail. Please hurry up, Franklin. He hurried up Bear's path, through the front door, across the kitchen, and into Bear's living room. So there are the berries that they picked. Okay, and he's holding them in a kerchief. And there's Bear's door, and they're walking through. Rabbit was there, Otter was there, Fox was there, everyone was there. Franklin and Snail had made it just in time to shout, "Surprise! Have a happy birthday, Bear!" Oh, it was his birthday. Do you guys like birthdays? I bet you do. I bet you do like birthdays, don't you? Especially birthday parties where you have cake. Where's the cake? There's the cake. And he did. Oh, they're having cake and blueberries. And that's the end. Franklin made it in time after all, didn't he? Cool. All right, so Franklin was a turtle. So I have a song about a turtle. Actually, it's a rhyme, okay? And it has a lot of hand motions. So you can follow along, okay? There was a little turtle. So we're going to pretend this is a turtle. He lived in a box. Can you make a box with your fingers? He swam in a puddle. He climbed on the rocks. He snapped at a mosquito. He snapped at a flea. He snapped at a minnow. And he snapped at me. Well, he caught the mosquito. He caught the flea. He caught the minnow. But he didn't catch me. Because I can run faster, right? All right, let's do that one more time. There was a little turtle. He lived in a box. He swam in a puddle. And he climbed on the rocks. He snapped at a mosquito. He snapped at a flea. He snapped at a minnow. And he snapped at me. Well, he caught the mosquito. And he caught the flea. He caught the minnow. But he didn't catch me. All right, good job. Yay. All right, let's go into our second book. And this one is called Mother Bruce. And this is by Ryan T. Higgins and read with permission from Disney Book Group. There's Mother Bruce. It actually says Mother Goose and is crossed out and it says Mother Bruce. So this is Bruce here. And look, ooh, maybe these are little babies that need a mother, and that's why it's called Mother Bruce. And what is Bruce? Bruce is a bear, right? Oh, there he is in the forest. That's where he lives. And here he is. Looks like he's having some food. Eating that inside. Oh, it wants me to load again. Okay. All right, let's go back. Bruce was a bear who lived all by himself. He was a grump. Does he look like a grump? No, he doesn't look happy. He did not like sunny days. He did not like rain. He did not like cute little animals. Poor grumpy Bruce. Bruce only liked one thing, eggs. He collected them from all over the forest. There he is going, "Good morning, Mrs. Sparrow." But Bruce didn't eat raw eggs raw like other bears. Instead, he cooked them into fancy recipes that he found on the internet. All right, very useful. So what is he cooking here? He's making deviled eggs and he's putting it on toast, fried egg. I wonder what this is. Oh, I think this is soft-boiled egg. And this must be like a custard pie or something, or a quiche. One day, Bruce came across a recipe for hard-boiled goose eggs drizzled with honey salmon sauce. He is looking at the internet, and he looks hungry. So he went out to get the ingredients. First, he caught a few salmon. There he is with his shopping cart, catching salmon. Then he collected honey from a local beehive, right here. He liked to support local business, you see. Last, he went to Mrs. Goose's nest to pay her a visit. There's Mrs. Goose, and he's saying, "Are these eggs free-range organic?" At home, Bruce prepared the eggs for hard boiling. There he is in his apron and his chef's hat. But the fire in his stove fizzled, so he went out to get more wood. There he is. When Bruce came back, he was met with an unwelcome surprise. What do you think happened? Mama! Uh-oh. Bruce became the victim of mistaken identity. They think he's the chicks think he's a mama. Bruce wanted hard-boiled eggs, not goslings. Oh, look at the little goslings. Goslings is a name for a baby goose. He supposed he could settle for buttered goslings on toast, but for some reason he lost his appetite. Oh, here they are on toast and they're playing in the butter. Bruce scooped up the little geese and stomped back to their nest. I will have to ask Mrs. Goose about her return policy. So here he is bringing them back. Only to find Mrs. Goose had flown south early. Oh no, there's a note in her nest and it says, be back in April. Bruce left the goslings there anyway and went back home. Oh no, he left them there. He's leaving. But he was followed. They're going to follow him. And they're saying, Mama, Mama. Bruce was very stern and said things like, go away. And I am not your mother. And also, I liked you better when you were eggs. Oh. Bruce could take it no longer and became extra grumpy with them. Roar. Uh-oh, here they are. But it didn't work. Goslings always follow their mother, even if she is a he and he is a bear. And they're saying, Mama! They followed him up into the tree. They're chasing him here. Mama! And they're walking in a line after him. You know what? We never counted the goslings. Let's count them. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bruce was stuck with them. Oh, they like him. He tried to make the best of it. There he is. He has a little pool for them, and he's ready for water too. It was hard work. What's he doing with them here? Painting. And then here he has like the snuggly where you can hold all 4 of them together. And he's trying to feed them here. What are they saying? They're going, black, ew, yuck. They don't want to eat the food. Here they're taking a nap. They're snoring. That's what these Z's mean. Can you snore like a bear? Bears snore really loud. As the season passed, Bruce watched the pesky goslings grow older. So here they're annoying baby geese. Here they're stubborn teenage geese. They're using their headphones to listen to music. And here they are boring adult geese. Then one fall afternoon, he saw other goose families flying south. Finally, he'd be rid of these geese and he could take a long winter's nap. So here are the other geese flying, and how's he going to get them to fly with them? Let's see. Bruce explained migration, which is when the birds fly south for the winter. So here he's flapping his wing. But they didn't listen. They're wearing warm clothes instead. Bruce needed the geese to leave, so he got creative. Oh, what's he doing here? He's going to sling them into the sky. Do you think that'll work? Nothing worked. The geese would not leave Bruce. He even put them in airplanes and they flew back. Oh, he's saying, sigh. Can you give a big sigh? Oh. So Bruce decided to pack some bags and take his geese into town. They boarded a bus. There's the bus. Here they're sitting here waiting for the bus, and everybody has their backpack. And they migrated to Miami. Oh, all of them went. Now every winter, Bruce and his geese head south together. They laze about at the beach in tacky shirts, sipping ice-cold lemonade, while Bruce dreams of new recipes. Recipes that don't hatch. So here they are enjoying the beach. They're on the sand here. This one's on a inner tube. Bruce is laying on a lounger. This one's on a blanket on the sand. That looks like fun. Like a vacation, right? Uh-oh. This little turtle's going, Mama! Oh no, he thinks a gosling's mama. And that's the end. Did you enjoy that? That was a very silly story, wasn't it? Okay, so now I have a song where you can practice your colors, and it's about bears. Okay, so this is the way it goes. Do you know what color this is? What color this is? What color this is? Do you know what color this is? The color of this bear. Can you see it? What color is that? It's green, right? Do you know what color this is? What color this is? What color this is? Do you know what color this is? What color? The color of this bear. What color is this bear? It's orange. Do you know what color this is? What color this is? What color this is? Do you know what color this is? The color of this bear. What color is this bear? It's blue, right? Do you know what color this is? What color this is? What color this is? Do you know what color this is? The color of this bear. This one's red. Okay, we have one more. Do you know what color this is? What color this is? What color this is? Should I show you? Do you know what color this is? The color of this bear. That one's yellow, right? Good job, guys, good job. All right, so that's all the time we have today. And I know I normally read 3 books, but that Franklin book was a little long and I'm running out of time, so we gotta stop. But I'll see you next time, okay? Let's sing our closing song. Open and shut them, open and shut them. Raise your hands up high, high, high. Open and shut them, open and shut them. Time to say goodbye, bye, bye. All right, before we say goodbye, just one quick reminder. If you haven't signed up for the Summer Learning Program yet, you can do so at www.summerlearners.org. You can get a log there where you can log your reading. So if you want to put the story time on there, you can put 20 minutes. It's about a 20-minute story time. And you can be on your way to recording all the reading that you've been doing this summer. Okay, and then when you're finished with it, you get a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship for college. And that will come in handy later when you go to college, okay? All right, so this was Preschool Storytime. My name is Angela, and I will be back next week. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.